So in 2017, things were still bad with my former husband and I. Now, I created the Happiness Jungle entity in 2016 when I was warned. And I decided to go down to South Florida to visit my mom. And because I lived in South Florida for 33 years, I might as well introduce everybody to my new entity and just introduce and just say hi, right? Little did I know I was going to be a caretaker of my mom. And I paused my life for a year and I took care of mom. I canceled over 21 speaking engagements, but there was one speaking engagement in New Hampshire that I didn't want to cancel. It was for families in transition. My health insurance is in New Hampshire. I might well go and have my checkup because I'm coming right back to Florida. And that's what happened. And only to come to find out that I had the breast cancer. Okay, I looked up at God in the universe. I'm like, what is the purpose? Not why is this happening to me? Because I've already been working on myself. So what's the purpose of this? And so I wrote a book. It's called Squeeze My Tatas. You're only one mammogram away from and it's an inspiring book to show you that you don't have to stay in the doom and gloom victim mentality mindset, okay? You have to be a victory for this because it's not, don't ever say, you know, I have cancer. Say, I have the cancer. Don't own it because we're going to get rid of that, right? So, 3 weeks into radiation, I got a divorce because he couldn't be there with me. No matter how much we said we didn't want a divorce, and there was no one else involved in our relationships, it was apparent that he just checked out on me and that I had to make a choice and a decision. So my choice was to get a divorce and to forgive him for his weaknesses. Out of tragedy comes treasures if you just allow it. And allow yourself to grieve and do it all. But how long are you going to stay there in the grieving? Your life's not going to stop. Your bills aren't going to stop because you decide that you're going to be in the woe is me grieving. You know, cry, take your time, but then wake up. So with that being said, I was lonely at night. I was scared. I wanted to be loved and I wanted to be spooned and hugged, told everything's going to be all right. I love you. But I didn't have that. So I have now what's called the Cuddle Me Love body pillow. And it hugs you. So I ordered this pillow online, but it was a little bit too short. So I went ahead and I changed all the dimensions. But I slept with that pillow and it hugged me every single night. So much so that my former husband was replaced by this pillow. And I thanked him for the divorce because it was okay. It was all right. So now it's part of my story. This pillow is part of my story.